There's one thing I desperately hate about Vanguard guns, not being able to change your reticle on most of the sights, because they won't unlock and whatsoever, and if you change the reticle, then the sight gets bugged and whatsoever. Super annoying. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gun Doctor. I've been actually, due to the comments under the YouTube videos, trying through all the sights again, because it seems like there was a visual recoil reduction also happening on the sights. And I'm taking the STG-44 build as an example here. Most of the time you use the 2.5 times, the 3 to 6 PO, or the night vision scope. But little do you know, it turns out that it's possible to finally again use the 3.5 times scope, which used to be my #1 scope from the very beginning on. The only problem was that it was just really unable to be used. I mean, look at the magnification. Isn't this beautiful? What you can actually see? Everyone? And now when you choose to shoot it, it's actually straight up on. And just has the standard recoil, pretty much, that you have with a gun anyways. Like here. That's nothing. I love it. My favorite part is I can even change the reticle. Yes. Well, let's compare this now to the 2.5 times. We're gonna land somewhere a little bit remotely and see how that feels in comparison. But the 3.5 does a very good job. So wait, that's the 3.5. And we're going to snag the PU scope. People love the PU scope, right? We use the 3 to 6 times PU scope all the time. Now let's compare them to each other. So this is our good friend, the PU scope. You can shoot it. Feels very good. Honestly, the magnification, I don't really like it. I always go for this if I actually shoot someone. Also, you know, it's in. And now, like, this is with the PU scope. This is how much you see from the house, right? And then same position 3.5 times. I'm significantly closer. So here I was trying to shoot a head glitch, or I'm going to shoot a head glitch. And then you do have this. And I just really like it. It feels the perfect solution between the 3 to 6 times. And it just does a very good job of being straight up on. I mean, let's do some shooting practice. Let's shoot some targets to see if it does actually feel all that good being used on different guns, because that was just the STG. We know the STG is low recoil right now, but let's say what if we're going to be using it on the Bren? You know, the Bren can still be used as a no recoil beamer, so we're going to swap on the 3.5 times 2. And here's the very good thing. Dun, 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 dun. Attachments. Dun, 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 dun. And there's still the advantage of the night vision scope having less recoil. We can actually look at that the recoil of the night vision scope is lower than what the 3.5 times has to offer. But being able to really choose your reticle again, just the freedom it gives makes me happy. So let's test the Bren, the bar. And then also let's look at the recoil compared to the night vision or the 3 to 6 times PU, which is actually the better recoil side. A little geometry. I love this side. I am beyond pleased at what we're having here right now. What are you doing? Are you running circle? So, good magnification with the Bren, very good recoil. Should we now check how it does hold up against the night vision? If it's that much better, if it does do the trick or not? Because that's obviously the question. How much more or less recoil control do you actually get by using different sights? Because yes, the sights do have different recoil control properties. It's not just like that every sight has the same recoil. Yep. I like it. Good piece of vision. Nothing too visual bouncy going on. Just hitting your shots while being zoomed in. Gives me like good old VLK vibes. Okay, we have this with the 3.5 times scope. And we all know the brand goes a little bit back and forth. So just what it is, correct? And now let's see if we put the night vision on. Let's actually try to shoot only on metal here. Just have a better... The problem is that the Bren, you can shoot it 4 different times. And it does have 4 different recoils. Yeah, I know it's plenty weird, but it's kind of like what the Bren has to offer right now. So we're having here some decent wibble wobble going up. See, like the 2 recoils are significantly different, but now we're slapping on the night vision, and I just want to see, does the night vision do that much better or not? Because it should have better recoil control stat. Apart from if they changed more about the 3.5 times than they should. And right now, I'm incredibly happy with the 3.5 times. It does way better than I anticipated it would do. And I don't know why. Because nothing changed. Like at the beginning of Vanguard, Royale, when you slapped on the 3.5 times, you could just, like, it was terrible. Okie dokie. Where was I? Recoil number 1, recoil number 2. And now, recoil number 3. And as I said, we could shoot it multiple times to get different results, but here's the recoil. And it is lower with the night vision scope. Now obviously it is a straighter line with a 3.5 because the night vision vertically scrunches it a little bit more. Let's do another one because I told you get different results. Doesn't matter how you shoot. You can notice that the night vision does actually give you lower recoil. So if you're desperately in need of less recoil, the night vision will definitely perform better for you than the 3.5 times. But the 3.5 times definitely is a good option to be used for certain guns. I mean, let's check the bar out, for example, because the bar is one of these guns. You kind of want to have a high magnification, but you want to have stable visual recoil, so you're able to continuously use it. Since if you're not having like stable visual recoil, the gun, since it's a Taka gun, is going to be hard to hit over and over and over again on the same spot. And it has become a scope that you can finally use to hit your shots very good without much of an issue. Just getting Jimothy, Jebediah, Jibbity, Dibbity, and Jones down. Low visual recoil. I mean, there's the bounce that the bar has, right? But you can just keep hitting your shots and setting back those guys very, very easily. So, depending on the gun you're playing, because I don't know what you're playing, try out the 3.5 times now. I mean, if you're like me and you like the bonus magnification, because I hate the 2.5 times, because I think the 2.5 times does not have enough to bring to the table to be used continuously. I mean, it was even so terrible that they willingly had to buff visual recoil at it. It was even so terrible that they hired the magnification on the 2.5 times, since everyone was using it. It was literally not good enough. And they're like, bro, we need to make this better. This is not good enough. But now with the 3.5 times working, especially also on fast beaming guns, and not only on guns that are Taka guns. So I've been now testing that I've been testing the 3.5 times now with the STG and the Automaton and other guns. And it's just on point. You can just hit your shots very easily. So, ladies and gentlemen, tell me in the comments below, what side are you using on which gun? What works out for you best right now? I mean, I usually use the 2.5 times or the night vision, but I know that a lot don't like the night vision. So I went for the 3-6, but I don't like the 3-6. The Slate is technically the best, but I can't change the reticle. I mean, if I could change the reticle, I would be in deep love with this side again, but I can't change it, so that's terrible. And therefore, I will now, from now on, for the foreseeable future, until the side swapping works, play, surprisingly, the 3.5 times scope, ZFA 3.5, and it does do a good job. It does give bonus recoil control, which is good. Not as much as others. And I can change my reticle to whatever I feel like is the best possible we have. And yes, freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being here for my video. Did you find your new best scope? Did we bamboozle you? Shout out to the Twitch comments, YouTube comments, because they made me essentially try this out. I was planning to do a Volkssturmgewehr video, but every now and then you just gotta veer off the plan, the script, and try out something new. Because Chad has been having ideas. Wish you a fantastic good day. Don't forget to subscribe to find your way back for more. And see you in the next video.